My name is Lisa Scheidler. I'm the office coordinator at the Rose Center, and we welcome you here. We're in downtown Morristown, and the Rose Center was originally the Rose School and opened in 1892 as a coeducational school. It's currently operating as a cultural arts center for a six-county area.
Hello, my name is Sammie Nicely, and I'm originally from Russellville, Tennessee, and I live in Atlanta, Georgia now. This show is a show that is sponsored by Rose Center and also from Africa to Appalachia. From Africa to Appalachia is an organization that we founded over 26 years ago, which deals with the promotion of African and African American and other cultures through the visual and performing arts. And every February for Black History Month, I curate a show here at Rose Center. And it goes hand in hand. And also we go into the schools and we do some workshops. So what I tried to do with this show is to focus on showing some African pieces, and I'll talk about those later. And also, I wanted to influence some students' work from Lincoln, sixth graders that I worked with, and Arcura Blunt, who is a local doll maker who transitioned this past year. And she was a national and international doll artist, and I sort of admire her work. And she was a big supporter of the Africa to Appalachia Foundation, as well as physically and financially. So I wanted to honor her. And we have David Smith, an Atlanta-based artist, and we have Helen Bice, who is a local artist from Morristown, and various other artists' works. The pieces that I have here are Kuba cloth, and these are woven grasses that they usually use for decorations, but also this is a jacket that was designed by a local person, Edie Ellis, actually from Knoxville. She was a newscast person, and Henry Leonard, an artist from Atlanta. And it's a wearable art, but it's Kuba cloth, original Kuba cloth from Africa. And this is what the Kuba cloth usually looks like, in long strips. So what I try to do in this show is to bring in some original African art so that you can see some original art right here at the Rose Center. The murals here are done at Lincoln with sixth graders, and I did these with the kids, and they worked in groups of 8. And each student had a 11 by 14 sheet of paper that we put together, 8 of them, and then they had to design the picture and then choose their colors and then execute it. And these are 4 of the 6 pieces that we did. And we did this in a 3-week project that was sponsored by Rose Center. These are beaded pieces. They're dance belts. They're called dance belts, and they are made of beads. And these are from the Yoruba tribe from Nigeria, Africa. I mentioned Arcura Blunt, which I'll talk about her work, but the dolls around and figurative pieces are to complement her and her work. And these are from doll makers, probably from the East Coast. There's some from DC. There's Andre McCoy is from Memphis, and then actually this is one of my dolls here in the frame. And then Francine Hasking is from Washington, D.C. Andre McCoy is from Memphis, Tennessee. And then these are 3 of Arcura Blunt's works, and that we dedicated and honored of her. And she's from Bybee, Tennessee. She uses nature And a lot of her work is very whimsical, magical, almost like they tell a story within themselves. And I've always been fascinated by her work. And as I said, she's nationally, internationally known. And just wonderful stuff. Arcura lives out in the wood, in Bybee, right in the wooded area. So she's influenced a lot from nature. Her materials comes from nature. And I'm fascinated again with how she used the most intricate pieces of bark or seed pods or pine needles or pine cones, and to create her work. Dolls here are a combination of, again, Francine Hasking and Audrey McDonald, and just wanted to bring in dolls to support Arcura and her doll makers. And these dolls are from my collections. I collect a lot of art, and I just wanted to show what doll makers do and in support of Arcura. This is Bessie Harvey, who is a folk artist from Alcoa, Tennessee. And Bessie was a nationally, internationally known folk artist from Alcoa, Tennessee. And again, Bessie made her transition several years ago. And I wanted to bring just one of her pieces. A figurative piece here is a guy named Woody Joseph, who is a Jamaican artist that's carved wood and used a floor polish wax on it. And then the figure here is Jim Kofelt. Jim is from, he's from Gatlinburg, and I love his work. He works a lot with wood. And then we have another artist, it's made of leather, Keith Parker, and Keith is from Detroit. And a lot of the things are actually, again, from my collection of art. The pieces here on the wall are from David Smith, Atlanta-based artist, and they're all pastel mask. He uses all pastels, and they're all mask. These are braided rugs. She takes strips of cloth and she tears it, and then she braids them together, and then she sews them together in a circle. And this is Helen Bice from Morristown. And she said that she learned this from her grandmother. Her grandmother made these from her childhood. And I like to exhibit local people's work and what they're doing right here in the region, right here in Morristown, right here, or wherever. We've used a lot of artists from Knoxville, Johnson City, so as well as people from outside of Morristown. You know, we try to influence the arts, whether it's visual or performing. We've done some music things this year, jazz and gospel, some old time music. So we try to cover a lot of different genres of music. And as I say, you know, both performing and visual is what we do with the African Appalachia Foundation. thank you for joining me here at Rose Center, and I hope that you have enjoyed the exhibit, and I hope that you will continue to come and visit Rose Center in the gallery, Edie Davis Gallery. Thank you.